This is Cheyenne Valentine back today again, the new episode. Today's episode, I want to give men a gift. And I'm actually not being funny nor sarcastic in this video. I'm going to give you guys a gift in this video. And you have to click on it to hear what the gift is. I'm going to talk about ways that you can prevent impregnating a woman that you didn't want to impregnate. Now, the only way you can really technically avoid this is not have sex with a woman that you don't want to get pregnant, but we all know you're not going to do that. And the reason I'm making this video because I'm so tired of men talking about, I'm on child support, I didn't want her, I this and that. I want to give you a gift of telling you about ways you can avoid, or you can avoid being tricked, let's say, tricked into a pregnancy that you didn't want to be involved in, even though you partaked in it. But men do get tricked sometimes into things as far as pregnancy. Like the woman can lie and say she's on birth control. So let's go through this. This is probably going to be a very quick video. But things that you can look out for if you're trying to avoid getting tricked by women. Let's go start number one. Let's say you have on a condom, man, and you put on the condom to have sex and you are inside of her and she says, can you please take the condom off? It's chafing me, it hurts. And you say to her, no, but we need to keep the condom on because I don't want to get you pregnant. And she says, no, but baby, it just doesn't feel good. Can you just take the condom off? And if you still persist on keeping it on, then she might say something like, well, I really want you to take the condom off because I know it feels better for you without it being on. That's a trick, fellas. Okay, because she's just using your weakness against you. She knows that it does feel better for you with the condom off. Let me give you a secret, fellas. As the receiver of penis, I always use condoms, so I can't remember a time where I didn't use a condom. It's been so long. I've always pretty much used condoms, but so I can't really tell you if it feels that difference. But from what I can remember, it doesn't feel that much different for the receiver. So what I'm saying is, whether a guy has on a condom or not, for the one that's receiving the penis, and whether it's a woman or a man receiving the penis, I don't think it feels that much different. It can still get chafed. It still needs lubricant. It's no different. But for the giver, the person that's penetrating, I know it feels different for you all. I know it probably feels a lot better without the condom on, right? Because technically condoms aren't natural. And I understand that, but you need to have one. It's too many diseases out here, and then you don't want to get anybody pregnant, right? So the woman knows that it feels so much better without the condom for you. So if she's trying to get you to come in her and try to trick you, if she asks you to take the condom off and you still don't do it willingly, she's going to come at you with, babe, I know it feels better when you don't have it off, and I want you to enjoy the experience as much as possible, so just take it off. It's no big deal. You could just when you're about to come, just pull out. You just do the pull out method. No, that doesn't work, right? Okay, second thing, let's talk about birth control. If she says she's on birth control, don't believe her. Okay, now how can you make sure she's really on it? I think now, I never been on birth control because I always use condoms. But I think two methods of birth control, well, the two that I know of, the two basic ones is the shot where they go to the doctor, or the pill where they take the pill at home, right? Let's talk about the pill. Let's say you say, I want to watch you take the pill. Take the birth control pill in front of me. Okay, let's say she takes the birth control pill in front of you. How do you not know she did not switch the pills out? How do you know the pill she popped in her mouth was actually a birth control pill? Because if the pill, so think about it, if that box has been opened before, she could have went in and did some trickery and just before. Now, of course, if you notice that none of the seals haven't been broken, then she probably haven't done that. But if the seal's been broken on the package, because I don't know how the birth control packages look, then she could have just switched the pills out, especially if that box has been opened before. Or let's say she hasn't went through trouble of doing that. Let's say that she swallows it in front of you, but she just puts it underneath her tongue instead of she could have held it in her mouth and just not swallowed it, put it underneath her tongue. Okay, let's see. Also with birth control pills, and I know this happened for real. Allegedly, this woman, she could have been lying. She was on birth control and she got sick, got a cold, and she was taking antibiotic pills, and allegedly the antibiotic pills counteracted the effect of the birth control pill. Okay, so by counteracting it, her and her significant other was having unprotected sex and she got pregnant. He couldn't understand what happened. Well, the pill counteracted the other pill, allegedly. So even if that's not true, she could use that excuse and say that she's been taking medication and counteracted the birth control pill, whether that's true or not. Okay, let's talk about the shot. If she says, well, I'm getting the birth control shot, go to the clinic with her and don't sit outside, because she could have just went in there and stood in there for a minute and never even got service. Go into the clinic with her. Yeah, I said it. Go in the clinic with her and sit in the lobby and watch her go in the back. And even then, she could have declined the service of getting the shot, whatever. But I mean, at least, and even if this woman's tricking you, I'm gonna tell you what else you should do as a backup plan in case she's still tricking you. You can sit in the lobby and watch her go back there and get service. But she could have went back there and changed her mind. If they have a bathroom back there and she has a purse, she could have basically got a cotton ball and put it over her arm, pricked her own self, and to make it bleed, and then put tape over it to make it seem like she got the shot when she didn't. Okay, so you got to think from every angle, fellas, because when a woman tells you she wants a child, she wants a child, and if you don't, you need to leave that relationship, or you need, because I'm telling you, some women will go through these measures to get pregnant. Okay, so I talked about that. Let's talk about another thing. So let's just say, okay, you saw her take the pill, you went to the clinic with her. So she said, okay, since you know that I'm on birth control, we don't need to use condoms. Fellas, I don't care if she's on birth control. You need to always use condoms. And repeat this again. I don't care if she's on birth control. You need to always, always, always use condoms. Okay, follow me? Thank you. Why? You say why? Well, like I just said, she could not actually be on birth control. If you did not watch her take the pill and know that's the actual birth control pill she took and watch her swallow it, or you did not go to the clinic with her and make sure she actually got the fucking shot, then you don't know if she's on birth control or not. Okay, she could be lying. Okay, so let's talk about during the sexual act. She might say, well, babe, don't use a condom because I'm on birth control and you went with me, you saw me take the pill, you went with me down to the clinic. What's the point of using a condom? Well, you probably don't want to say that, I want to make sure neither one of us give each other STD, because then she might say, well, are you cheating? Because I know I'm not cheating. So you can't bring up STDs when you having sex with a woman and say that's the reason why you putting on a condom, because it's just going to make it awkward. It's going to make it seem like either you're a hoe and you're fucking other women unprotected, or it's going to make her feel like you're going to accuse her of cheating and bringing you back something. So you want to stay away from that topic during the act. What you want to say is that when she says, don't use the condom, you want to say, well, babe, I still want to use the condom because birth control is not 100% effective. Now, I don't know the percentage, but I think birth control is only between 96 to 99% effective, or 96% to 98% effective. Either way, it's not 100% effective. So there's still a range where the woman can still get pregnant. Okay, so that's when you tell her, well, I still want to use a condom because it's not 100% effective, and I don't want to leave it all to the birth control pill, or the birth control shot to stop anything from happening. I don't want to, basically, I don't want to ejaculate in you because that's just too much of a risk for me. Even though I know you're on birth control, it's just, why even risk it? And the birth control is not 100% effective, so I'm going to use a condom. That's how you get out of that. So, fellas, I just gave you about a 10-minute or 8-minute gift. So there should be no excuses why you have children that you don't want or you weren't prepared for, because I just told you the trickery things that women can do, and if I think of something else, I will. Little things they can do, because I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of women really want children, especially if they really are into you. And so, put it like this, some women want kids as bad as you want sex. Okay, so that strong craving you have to have sex, that's equal to the craving some women have to have children. Okay, so you need to watch yourself, because I'm tired of hearing about these women put me in birth control, this and that, but you got her pregnant, and you say, well, she tricked me. Okay, now I'm telling you how to prevent getting tricked. Always use condoms, number one. And even when you're using a condom, I want to say too, when you know you're about to come, even with the condom on, still pull out. Still pull your penis out with the condom still on it, and then kind of still jag off in the condom. That would prevent it even more so. You have to look. Condoms are natural, just like abortions aren't natural. However, condoms are being used and people are getting abortions now because of the society that we live in. The fact that you can't lay down with a person, trust them anymore because they're fucking other people and they will bring you back a disease. So you got to protect yourself. And also, every time you have sex, you don't want to get nobody pregnant, right? Who the hell every time they have sex is they just doing it to produce a child? That's not, sex is enjoyable without having to produce a child coming from it. Like, when I think of sex, I don't even think about children, but I know having sex produces children. So that's why condoms are needed. But no, they're not natural. Just like birth birth control actually isn't natural either, because sometimes a woman could take birth control for so long that when she decides to get off, she's not fertile anymore. So birth control isn't actually natural. Condoms aren't natural. What else? Abortion isn't natural. However, the world we live in, this stuff is needed because people don't want to have a baby every time they have sex, and people don't want to get diseases from each other. Okay, so you need condoms. So fellas, I hope you listen to me and take heed. If not, see you in child support court.